Another commonly asked question comes from clients who kind of have difficulty sometimes with self-care. And what self-care is, taking care of yourself, right? So it's doing things that you enjoy doing that feeds your soul, if you will, that allows you to get up the next day and look forward to maybe something that week or whatever, whether it's meditating or whether it's taking a walk or sitting at the beach or binging on Netflix every once in a while, um, anything in moderation, right? Um, and so people feel guilty doing that. And they oftentimes will say, well, is that being selfish when maybe someone else needs my time or whatever? And that's for something that we can kind of talk about in therapy in terms of balancing those sorts of things. So you're not being selfish necessarily, but you're also taking care of yourself. And one of the things I often comment to people about is, for example, if you are on an airplane and they always tell you put your own oxygen mask on first and all that stuff. If you put your own oxygen mask on first, is that being selfish or is that being selfless? So for the first few people you help, it might be selfless. You're helping them despite your own needs, and then you might run out of oxygen, right? For maybe the rest of the people on the airplane, if they need help, it would be considered selfless, right? Because you took care of yourself and your needs so that way you could help a number of people. So you don't just, you know, bottom out somewhere and not have the energy to help other people. And that's kind of the concept, is if you're taking care of yourself and doing things that you really enjoy doing, then you'll have more energy and ability to be there for other people. And so that's kind of where the balance comes in, is how much are you there for other people versus yourself? And, I'm not saying to never do things for other people. I think that's important as well. But when you're finding that you're low energy or overwhelmed, or, just that you need just some alone time or whatever, look at taking care of yourself a bit. And yeah, if that becomes, a Netflix binge, every night or every weekend for 20 hours or something like that, that could become a problem. Or, you're drinking in excess as opposed to having one drink to wind down or whatever. That's where you can talk to a therapist about, moderation and what's a good balance and stuff like that. But in general, make sure you're doing things to take care of you that are hopefully healthy. Taking a walk, or like I said, meditating, or taking a bath, or calling a friend, or writing in a journal, or listening to music, or whatever the case may be. So, hopefully that helps and you feel comfortable with self-care and going out there into the world as positive as you can be because you've taken care of yourself.